Welcome back to the madness. Good morning, well, afternoon-ish. It's Monday. And let me tell you, I was stitching my heart out. I don't know how many stitches I did this weekend, but it was a hell of a lot. I can tell you that right now. I know yesterday I did 750 because I had to do the whole class. And Saturday, I think I did 855. Now it comes back to me on Gen 1. Gen 1 is looking so freaking cool.
1,605 stitches total.
Just now, I don't remember what I did Friday. Didn't I stitch Friday?
Oh, yeah.
We came home from work and we stitched, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, because I thought it was going to be crazy that you were stitching 2 days in a row. Because we had... Okay, you know what? You want to stay in your lane, dude? I hate people who think they need to turn into my lane to make a right-hand turn. They need to do a wide turn. You're not in a semi-truck. You're not towing a boat behind you. You're just a stupid freaking car. Stay in your own lane. Oh, this is going to be a really great vlog. He almost hit me.
2 minutes in and we're already sailors.
It's in it, we're already sailors. Popeye the Sailor Man. Doot doot. I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, Friday we stitched.
Yeah, because I got S and a little part of T done. Then Saturday I got stay in the.
Stay in the.
Yeah.
Stay in the. So, she's talking about my birthday present she's stitching for me. It says,
Get in the ball, stay in the ball.
get in the ball, stay in the ball. Now what I say is get in the bleeping ball and stay in the bleeping ball, but...
I just say, I'm just cross-stitching the first iteration before you really get mad. Because you have phases. First phase is stay in the ball, get in.
Yes, you're right.
Second phase, get in the ball, stay in the ball. Third phase, get in the ball, stay in the ball. Phase 4 is just a whole bunch of cursing. And we usually don't get to phase 4.
Because they usually run away by then. Because they're so damn scared, or they stay in the ball. Oh, I love my Pokemon. Which we did a raid. It's kind of, we're able to, because we don't want to jinx ourselves. So, we're able to take our time at work today and pull over and do raids when we see them, which we haven't seen many. So, we were so close to winning. If we had one more person in the raid, we would have won. But I would have been, well, no, you would have been catching. I wouldn't even have thrown one ball. You would have been catching that one.
Yeah.
Because I want him so bad. What's his name?
Dialga.
Yeah.
At 700 feet, turn right.
Okay. Oh, shit. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. So we're going to do this. Because here I am just blabbing away. So I cross-stitched Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday we took Jonathan, we had to pick up Jonathan from work, and we took him out to dinner, which we had a nice talk and family time.
Yeah.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
Saturday? I don't remember Saturday.
I went to work with Daddy briefly.
Oh, and we made enchiladas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we tried something new. We put pepper jack cheese, mixed mild cheddar with pepper jack cheese. No. Was it
Colby
mild?
Jack
It was
with pepper
Colby
jack.
Jack.
Then turn right.
Colby Jack with pepper jack. Gave that a whole. Now I got the friggin' hiccups.
A whole kick.
A whole
Turn
different
right, then
taste.
turn right.
It was awesome. And I liked that John didn't, Daddy didn't complain
Yeah.
about the spice.
Bless you.
Oh. Man, oh man. That came from my toes. I gotta sneeze one more time, I think. Oh, bless me. Sorry.
I wasn't gonna jinx it by
Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? I went one street. That's where I want to go. That ramp right there.
Oh,
I missed it by one street. Are you kidding me? Oh, gosh. What do I want to do? I want to do this. And we'll go down to the street that I want to be on.
yeah.
Which, wait a minute, this street. Oh,
Turn right, then turn left.
Yeah, it goes to that street.
does it? Okay. I couldn't remember.
Good thing I have Pokemon Go if I can see the
Turn right,
map.
then turn right.
Okay, am I going forward or do I go this
Go
way?
right.
Whew, it is getting hot out here. It's supposed to be a hot one today. Which that's another reason why we're trying to
Turn right.
get these all done.
So we're not caught in the heat wave.
Yeah, because after 3 o'clock, you do not want to be outside until about 7 o'clock. Because the sun is just like, I want your soul.
So I'm trying to make you a lobster.
I don't know, watching you play Sims yesterday and all the Reapers come in kind of possessed me there. Okay, come on, come on.
At
Oh
least
my
no
God, go already.
At least no one escaped this time.
Who escaped?
I said no one.
What do you mean? Who escaped the first time?
A lot of people.
Oh my God, Becca, I am such a freaking moron.
What?
Ooh, shit. I did not see that car. That would take me south. We want to go north.
Then turn
Oh my
Boss.
God. Oh. I can't get my brain going. That would have took us to Detroit. We want to go to Harrison Township. Oh, I don't want to go to Harrison Township. But we have to go to Harrison Township. Well, I think this restaurant's open now. It says open now. It wasn't open Friday. Huh.
In 700 feet. turn
It's
left,
real
then turn right.
hook and reel.
Turn left, then turn right.
Okay. So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, you killing people yesterday.
Yeah.
So the Reaper kept coming on the Sims. That's about it that's happened this weekend.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stitching and a lot of reading books. Wait a minute. Start it over. We were reading a book and it was about this like old folks home, and the lady was teaching a punch needle class,
Turn right.
and this old lady who has Alzheimer's, whenever, like, okay, she interrupts she's always late, like by 10-15 minutes. And first it was the swim class, and she comes in, wait a minute, start it over. So now me and Becca all weekend have been saying that. But they killed her in the book. I'm like, no more wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
1/2 mile.
It was very sad. And it was her granddaughter who killed her. No, her niece. Because it was her great aunt. I was like, this kind of sucks. Did I get that one right, or did you?
We both got it right at the end.
Okay. Yeah, because it was kind of hard to get that killer right away because she wasn't brought in at the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
So it's like when she was introduced, me and Becca was like, she's the killer. Because she was a royal bee.
Yeah.
So we read a lot of books this weekend. Oh my God. Last night I just wanted to, like, I actually put the book on 2.25 speed because it was so bad. It was, okay, so I think I explained last week that this reading challenge for July is bingo. So you have to, like, one of them was Western, and that's what I was reading last night, was the Western. And it was like, I'm just sitting there cross-stitching, and all of a sudden they kill the dog, and it was just like, the guy pulled out the gun and shot the dog. It's like, what? And the dog starts to run off crying. It's like, my gut just, like, I thought I was going to throw up. And then the next sentence is, they're raping the girl. And I'm like, what the hell am I listening to? And I was already 4 hours into a 6-hour book. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm not stopping and finding another Western. So by then I was like, if it wasn't for this challenge, I would have just said, nope, I don't care how this book ends. And it was like, after it was done, I'm like, what was the point of even writing that book? Because it was so stupid. There was no, Okay, so here, I'll tell you what the book was about. I think it was called Chasing Destiny. Oh yeah, because the lady's name was Destiny, or the child, it's children. 2 12-year-olds run off because Destiny's dad is killed. And they're saying he's killed because he stole the payroll for the bar employees. So I need to see. Okay, we're getting off at 16 Mile Road. So this kid whose mother died, no, not died, sorry, whose mother took his sisters and left the father, but left the son with the father, and the father is a total douchebag. Okay, go. So he's walking to school and he sees her crying under the tree. So he stops and says, Destiny, why are you crying? And Destiny's like, they killed my pa, but it's not my pa, it's my uncle who looks like my pa, and I'm gonna go find my pa. And so the kid arrives to school. He's tardy. He's never been tardy in his life. After school, the teacher's like, why were you tardy? Well, he doesn't want to say, oh, I saw Destiny on the trail into school, so I stopped to talk to her, because Destiny never showed up to school, so that would get Destiny in trouble. And so the teacher's like, well, you just need to go home and tell your pa that you were tardy. He goes home and tells his pa, and his pa beats him to the what is it called when you're
Brink of death.
yes, beats him until, but they call it tar him to the beat him. What is it? I can't.
Brink of death.
Tars him to the brink of death. He can't even hardly walk. That's how messed up he is. So I'm like, okay. So that night he decides he's gonna run away with Destiny, because Destiny's gonna go find her father, because her father's not dead. That's her Uncle Lloyd. So all these evil people keep finding him on the trail, and it's ridiculous. And then another bandits find him, and that's the one who kills the dog and rapes him, or tries to rape her. And then in the end, she finds out that her dad is really dead. Her Uncle Lloyd is the one who found her and said, yeah, we both stole the money, but they shot him. And it's like, and then she ends up dead. And it's like, what was the point of this damn story? Why did I just read this? It was so stupid. About 4 hours of my life that I won't get back, because I already read it at 1.75.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the math of that is. Woo, shit, that's an exit only. You can tell I don't drive this expressway very often. I don't know why I even got into that lane. Yeah, so. Yeah, but I was like reading books upon books. Right now we're reading the Hunger Games series, which I read it like when it first came out, but I don't remember any of it, so it's like a brand new book to me. So I worked all 3 books into their each own category, because there was a young adult, there was fantasy, and there was something else. I don't remember. But it's kind of a pain in the butt, because you have to find a book, then go on Goodreads, scroll all the way to the bottom and see if it actually lists it in the category. There's one that wasn't listed in the category as Goodreads, and it was psychological thriller, not psycho thriller.
Yeah.
And is this my exit? Yes. I think it said psychological, but it didn't say thriller. So I'm like, it's got psychological in there. When on my library, it was, because finally I was like, I didn't know how to really search for books, because I would search on Google in that category, then I would go on my library, but a lot of times my library wouldn't have it. Oh, look, you guys were, how long were you looking at the damn ceiling? Oh my god. Oh, that was kind of funny. I don't think it was long, because I know I was looking through it. It was probably when I went the wrong way, or it was on the ramp when I wasn't supposed to be on the ramp. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so then I learned on my library, I could just type in psychological, yeah, thriller, and all these books would come up that were psychological thrillers. So I have a lot of new artists that I'm listening to this last week, because this is the last week. When is the first?
Well, your birthday is on a Monday, so Sunday.
So Saturday, I have to have everything read. So this is almost 20 minutes here. I caught you all up because I did a Western. We did how many crime books? Like 3 or 4. Yeah, so We're just flying through the books. Yay? You're supposed to say yay.
Yay.
But it's not a no yay. Because we like books. Yeah, which at dinner, Jonathan's like, you gotta watch this show. I'm like, not right now. All I can do is read books. I was up till 5 o'clock this morning listening to a book. So I can catch up, you know. It's just craziness. And I got caught into the story. Then I finished the book and started the next one. And it was like, okay, I just need to turn this off. So I'm running on 5 hours sleep, which I can run on 5 hours sleep. Now if it was 4 hours sleep, no, can't do it. Okay, Becky, will you stop this so we can listen to the book, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome back. It is Wednesday. I missed yesterday. Sorry, guys. Yesterday was kind of like a crazy day. But I can tell you, Monday night I stitched. Did I stitch 750? I stitched a lot. And then last night, no, I think I stitched 500 Monday. And then last night I stitched 750. Today was my first day back to work all by myself. My leg is killing me. But it didn't start hurting until the last like half an hour, so that's one good thing. I'll tell you what hurts the most though. I think I lost my callus on my knocking finger. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. And it's funny, it's all red and like, what the heck have you been doing to me today? It's all puffy too. But yeah, I knocked on a lot of doors today and now it's like really hurting. I don't know what else to say. It's been hotter than hell. Well, not as hot as hell, but it's been hot enough. Okay, are we gonna go? No. I don't know why we're just putzing. This is 8 Mile, people. Can we do the speed limit? Thank you. So, what else has been going on? Not much. I've just been working and cross-stitching my little heart out. Really gonna try Monday or I'm thinking I might do it Sunday. I don't know. Or maybe even Saturday. I'm talking about stitching time. I didn't even say what I was doing. Mondays don't work for me. Any day after work really doesn't work because I walk in the door and I walk right into my bedroom and get into my nightgown or comfy clothes. And then I'm like, oh man, I wanted to do a floss tube. And then I'm like, I am not putting that bra back on. And that's what it all comes down to. If it wasn't face to face, I'd do a floss tube every single Monday without hesitation. It's just putting that keeping that bra on after a day of work. And I'm really thinking this weekend I'm going to have Becca help me put myself on, oh shoot, now I forgot what it's called. Where you go to find jobs. I'm done. I'm so done working for this company. I'm done. I'm sick of the stress and not knowing when I'm going to get off work, having to deal with people to make my orders. Now, not today. Today was amazing because, of course, I had Sandy. So I walked in, there was a bunch of orders, and all of the South were done. So I was able to just grab all the South except for one. She didn't have done, and she's like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I don't have that one done yet because it's like one of the worst things to make. It's a birthday cake out of flowers is very time consuming. I'm like, no problem, I'll just I'll do my first run, and then, because East Point is south, I said, and East Point is basically down the street from me, which you'll see, that's where we were. My last delivery was that East Point one, and we're almost here, so, to my house. I came back from the south, all my north were done, and it's 2:55, and I'm done working. So if I could have days like this, okay, is my street, can I get on my street? Do they have my street blocked? No. Yes? No. No. Okay. I hate those cones too, because you can't see. They put so many out there, but they're so skinny, you don't know where you're supposed to really be going. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just sick of every other day. Like yesterday. Yesterday was such BS. It was such BS. After 2 o'clock. So, I don't even want to go into it. It's just my orders weren't done. I came back to find out that she didn't have to, but she doesn't like when I look to see if she has everything. So while I'm gone, she can be making stuff. And then I come back and she doesn't have to. And I had to wait till 3 o'clock to even leave to go deliver them. It's like BS, and nothing was prepared for today. Johnny's selling the car, guys. I can't believe it. He's had like 4 people come and look at it and are interested, and he hasn't even put a for sale sign on. That's just him pulling it out. 4 people have talked to him about the car. So pretty soon that piece of shit will be bye-bye. So happy. Okay, guys, I know it was a short one. I promise I'll come on tomorrow and give you a longer one. I gotta call it my trip, so gotta get off of here and do that. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. But nothing else. There's nothing else really to talk about, really. Hopefully tomorrow I can tell you that that piece of shit was sold. Yay! That would be really awesome. Yeah. All the birdies. I told John to take... Oh, you don't see it. Remember how I had all the... You probably didn't even see them. I had bird feeders everywhere. But the only thing when you have bird feeders in the front yard... your car gets covered in bird poop. But if you have them in the backyard, the only thing that's going to get covered is my garage is going to be covered with bird poop, the roof. That's a lot better than my car, so I told him we need to move them in the backyard. So, yay. Okay, guys, I got to get off here. Talk to you tomatoes. Hello. It is Thursday. Oh my God, what a day already. It's 12:02. I was gonna say, it's not even noon yet. Okay, it just hit noon though. Okay, so yesterday, what I try to do every day is before I leave the shop, I look at the next day's orders to see if I have any earlies, because no one ever calls me and tells me, hey, you got earlies tomorrow. So, dang, the sun is like hitting this perfectly and blinding me. So I looked and I'm like, oh, I have a by 11 a.m. to A.H. Peters in Grosse Pointe. And I could have sworn Sandy says, yeah, and you have a Fulman and Walsh by noon. But she must have said, yeah, and you have a Fulman and Walsh by 10. But my brain said noon, or I remember thinking, oh, I'll do that right after my A.H. Peters. It'll work out perfectly, right? So, I'm looking at traffic. So I'm getting ready for work this morning, just, taking my time. And I get a text at 9:50 from Cher saying, you have by 10 a.m.s, right? And I'm like, no, my earliest is by 11. She's like, no. I go, where? She says, Fulman and Walsh. I said, they're noons. She's like, no, they're not. Well, good thing is once I got in there, it said first visitation was at 11 o'clock. I got them there at 10:18, so it all worked out. There wasn't anyone in the funeral home. There was 2 cars in the parking lot, and they were standing and talking with each other outside, so I ain't too worried about it. Which I was telling Sherry, the whole thing, and she's like, yeah, but we're supposed to get him there an hour before, and I'm like, yeah, but at least it wasn't, the family was in the funeral home going, where the hell are my flowers? And technically I did. I was just 18 minutes late before the hour before viewing, so that's no big deal. And really, when it's that early of a viewing, it's a half an hour, so get over yourself. Oh, but yeah, it's one of those days. And then the last 3 deliveries I went to, each time I had a problem. One of them I had to take back to the shop because they didn't even give me a phone number to try to contact people. And I know someone's in there because they keep shutting up the dog. I knock on the door, the dog barks 1.5 times. Yeah, you can tell someone's like shutting them up, snapping the finger or waving the finger. You don't hear them say anything. So, yeah. The one lady, she's sitting there. I knock on the door and I see these fingers just part the blinds. So I say, flower delivery, and the blinds just start swinging back and forth. She takes out her hand. So I'm like, I go back to my car because I'm like, okay, she's going to get the flowers, right? Nope, she's not answering the door. So I call the number, and of course, it rings and rings and rings, goes to voicemail. So then I have this thing in my phone that I made up. It says something like, this is Thrifty Flowers, we're at your house with the flower delivery. If you can call us back at, and it gives my cell phone number. So I send that text, wait about a minute, nothing's happening. I'm like, okay. So then I go back up to the door. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. As I'm sitting there, then I see the lady's head because she throws back the blind so much that I see her head. And I'm like, I have my window down, and I point to the porch. I say, flower delivery, which I don't think she saw me. But she keeps looking at my car. But when you look at my car, how sunny it is, you don't, see me. But you could see my hand outside the window pointing towards the porch. So, I'm like, motherfucker. Go back up to the door, knock on the door, and nothing. Come back to the car, and I call the guy, and he throws me right to voicemail. I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, I know it was a guy because the voicemail says that there's a Jerry. So I call right back, and he answers. He goes, hello? I said, is Linda there? He goes, no. And I said it real fast because the last time when they were like, no, they had just hung up on me. I'm like, Jerry, did you send flowers to Linda? And he's like, yeah. Did they get delivered? I said, no, I'm at her house and she's ignoring me. He's like, oh. I said, they're on the porch, but she won't answer the door. He goes, are they still on the porch? I said, yes, they're still on the porch, and I'm still in her driveway. I said, can you call her and let her know, or at least give me permission to leave them on the freaking porch so I can leave? But I used my customer service voice, I don't snap at them. Because you know how to use a customer service voice? You say everything while you're smiling, and it sounds so much, you little fucker. Did you see that? He just ran out in front of me. Oh my God, idiots, I tell you. I have the right of way, you dumbasses. Don't even give me a chance to say, go ahead. I hate people. I'm at that point today where I just hate people. So I was given permission to leave it on the porch, and I was like, goodbye. Ridiculous. But what are you going to do? I told Miss Coffee, I said, either this stupid job's going to give me a heart attack, or I'm going to end up killing someone. I need to get a new job. It's so stressful. Okay, so, well, I'm going to run into the shop real fast because I'm taking back this tag door that they keep shutting the dog up. And then the thing is then I went to, because she lives at a corner house, and I had to go down the corner, and I see there's 2 cars in the driveway and a car on the street. So I'm like, okay. It kind of reminds me of my house where I have a back room, and if someone's knocking on the front door, you don't hear them. But I swear to God, someone's shutting up the dog. So someone knows that someone was knocking on the door. So I went to the side door and knocked, and still no answer. So they get to pick up their package because I'm not going back out there. Screw that. And if I do go back out there, it's going to be, if they don't answer the door, I get to leave it on the porch. Because I'm sick of people. But I got good news. Well, I don't know. I'll let you be the decision makers on that. I'll be right back and tell you what happened last night. I am back. So, last night, oh my gosh, I put 918 stitches in.
Turn right.
Where are we going to go? Oh yeah, we are definitely turning right because I am not getting on that construction. So
In 700 feet. Turn
I did
right.
so many things. So many, like on, I forget how to pronounce it. I call it the the trail one. Why can't I say that? The Oregon. See, I got to think about the state, right? Because the state is Oregon, right? Probably look like a freaking idiot right now. But anyways, right? It's Oregon. Yeah. That one, what were we doing in that one? Oh, we're trying to catch a buffalo. We're hunting a buffalo. And we had to do 10,000 stitches as a group. So, which I think I saw today in that post that we are halfway done with it. Which isn't bad because we've only been working on it for maybe like 2.5 days. So, I'm proud of us for that. But, so in that one I was tracking a buffalo or killing a buffalo. I don't know. We're tracking a buffalo. And then in Magical Stitches, I'm working on cabins. And then in Crystal Academy, we had a new thing come up that was, I forgot what it is. Something about this woman appeared, and we're doing something. I forgot why we had to do so many stitches for that one. My brain's not working. I don't remember what it is, but as a team, that's another one. As a team, we have to do 3,000 and some odd stitches, and we're almost done with that one. I bet you by the time I get home, that one will be done. Which will kind of suck because then the stitches that I do tonight won't count for Crystal Academy at all, because I really want to. I'm going to finish the page on So Many Books, So Little Time tonight. I have this one section. It's confetti, so it's going to take me probably all night. But I'm getting the page done and moving the, I want to say excuse me, I wanted to say Q-snap, but it's not a Q-snap, the hoop. So, and when I take it off, I will definitely make a video to add with Stitchy Time, so you guys can see it out of the hoop and see the progress. I want to say this is page number 2 done, but I'm not 100%. I want to say it's number 3 done. Oh, I don't know. I had to look that up. But anyways, yeah, so last night I went on Oregon Trail. Oh, I said it right for the first time. Nope, and that's not the one I went on. I went on Crystal Academy, and I noticed that there was something about And I think she's the person who's like part of Crystal Academy, like one of the people that, like, you know, was it Crystal Academy? No, it was Oregon Trail. But it's called Stitchy something. I don't remember. I went on that. That's right. And I think she helps run this group. And it said something like, she's been working on it for a couple of months. And she's ready to release a new Stitchy group. Feel free to join it. And it's based on the TV show Walking Dead. Loosely based around it. And I was like, Walking Dead, the first, I don't know how many seasons, I was into it. And then it was probably when they left the prison, and then they did that year where they were like split up, and it was the most boring year. So stupid. Something about the train, I remember a train. And then the next year, oh God, what was his name? Lee? Glenn died. And that was, no, I still watched the next year, but I only watched like 3 episodes, and I was like, I'm done with this. This show it's making the wrong moves. It turned out to be so annoying. So I stopped watching it, which I never stop watching a TV show because I love my TV shows. And especially if I'm that many seasons in, I'm like, because I knew it was supposed to be ending. I think it had 2 more seasons or 1 more season. I don't remember what it was. It was that season and 1 more season, I think. I'm like, oh, I'll just, you know, plow through it. I mean, I even watched the talk show afterwards. I was that much into the show. I was, you kill Daryl, I'm gone. Yeah. And Carol and Daryl should get together. Anyways, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna join because, you know, it says loosely, and it's about zombies, and why not? And if it, which it's not going to, because now I you know, looked into it more, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The one thing though is I'm gonna have to print out the, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be going to the other one. That's why. Hold on. Game changer. Jefferson. That's where we're going. New destination. So, like the next, okay, so the first challenge is, well, we have to get a team of 5 people. But while we're getting a team of 5 people, we have to stitch 300 stitches to escape the hospital. I'm like, okay. So I escaped the hospital last night because, like I said, I did 918 stitches. And I found the group when I was on 618. That's why I did 918. Oh, those last 50 stitches were hard. Because I'm gonna sneeze again. By then I was, oh God, here we go again. Bless me. I was in confetti stitches, so it took forever. Because a lot of the stitching I did last night was block stitching. Same color blocking. I mean, not block stitching. I don't block stitch, please, no. And I'm a Parker, but I'm not a Parker. I'm not a Parker. I'm a cross country, I think is what they call it. I'll count 20 over and make the X. Which other people would count 20 over and park the thread to make sure that they're right. No, I'm going to just do that stitch and call it a stitch. Which always gets me in trouble. Because then I'm like, I never do a section. I'm like all over the place. well, let me go do this color over here. Okay, now I'm going to go do this color over here. And then it's going to take me all the way to the bottom. I basically like to do a thread and just go and keep going with it. So, anyways. So I was looking, the next part is, and mind you, this group started not last night, but the day before. So it said, if you're interested in joining a team, you know, say it here. And I said, I'd like to join a team, and I was put on a team like that. Our team was built within a matter of, I want to say 5 minutes. It was like crazy. Because it's so new, everyone's looking for a team. Once they see the posts, I don't see it. Oh, here it is. It's filling up fast because it's so brand new. Okay, hold on. Let me go up here and deliver this. Okay, so yeah, then after we got our team set, then we go to Messenger, where it's a team chat just for our team. And the one person's like, we need to pick a leader. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be the leader, because that's a lot of paperwork, and then you have to be in this other chat. And I'm like, I will be, tell me what to stitch. I'll stitch and stitch and stitch and stitch. But I'm not doing paperwork. Now, if I didn't have a full-time job and I was retired, hell yeah, I'll be a leader, because I love, you know, writing everything down and doing, I guess you would call it spreadsheets, but I don't know how to do like a spreadsheet, so I make my own spreadsheets, but in a spiral notebook, you know, because I hear everyone say, oh, spreadsheets. I'm like, oh, I guess I do spreadsheets, but my own kind of spreadsheets. But anyways, because you have to track everyone's stuff, and I can track myself, but I don't have the time to track everyone else and keep up with posts and all that crap. Yeah, because it would take away from my stitching time. Now, like I said, if I was retired and at home all day, yeah, I'd use that like a part-time job, you know. But so she was like, we need to come up with who's going to be our leader, which I think she's going to be the one who's talking, who said this, which is fine with me, because she's like on top of it. There's like 2 of them in there that it's like, it's either her or her, because I think they'd be great in there. I love the group that we're in, because the people are all like, they're not boring. They actually like talk and stuff and make little jokes, because when I said, you know, I like to join a team, and the one lady was like, oh, join our team, we don't bite. And I was like, oh, but I nibble a little. And she's like, oh, nibbling is fine, just don't bite. You know, I like stuff like that. I like, you know, the little banter back and forth, cute little banter. So
Turn left, then turn right.
Oh good, I was worried that cop was going to come this way. I'm in St. Clair Shores, and they're not the nicest people. They're quite yeah. So anyways, I get very nervous when a St. Clair Shores cop is behind me. So what we were supposed to do last night was come up with the team name. Well, she said sleep on it. Come up with a team name, a team picture, and who's going to be our leader. So I called Becca in the room. I'm like, Becca, I can never do this shit. So I told her, you know, it was loosely based on Walking Dead and zombies. And she came up with the name oh shit. It's a video game. Left 4 Dead. Left 5 Dead is what she came up with. And I'm like, okay, and I picked a thing. And I even told them before I even put on there, I said, I'm really bad with coming up names. And I put it out there. I said, my daughter did this. So, you know, here you go. Well, someone else said something like the Deadly Stitchers or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. I hope we become the Deadly Stitchers, because that would be funny. But I mean, the people already started naming their groups. One is Meals on Heels, Skull Crushers. There were so many good ones I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm like, oh my God, these people are so creative. I wish I could be creative and name things, but I can't. So, okay, that's what I was saying. So I was reading, what our next task is after we get our team set up, and it doesn't start till August 1st, which is what? Okay, my birthday's Monday, so then Sunday. Wednesday? Where did I get Wednesday? Sunday is the 1st. So, it's not, Sunday, okay. So, my brain, it just stopped.
3/4 miles, turn left.
Oh, yes, I looked, and it said that, I want to say it said from August 1st to August 17th, which I wanted to look it up, but I can't because you're on my phone. I wonder if that's 2 weeks. No, it'd be more than 2 weeks. I wonder if that's 3 weeks. No, because 3 times 7 is 21, right? So bad with math. I am so bad with math. I want to say it's 21. I'm almost positive it's 21. But of course, I'm put on the spot, and my brain is not going to work. Can't even speak, so how am I supposed to do math? So, but it's like a week. Oh my God. If it's like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for each task, that'd be cool. But what I was saying is, I got to print this out, because there's so many things we have to do in that time frame. And it's cool. I remember reading something about one stitcher has to pick the lock. To pick the lock, it's 100 stitches. And then what's cool too is then you tell this person who set it up, which I don't remember if it was Lucy, Holly, I don't remember, but you contact them and they roll for you and tell you if you unpick the lock or pick the lock. That's better than having your teammates do it, because, just to make sure there's no cheating. So, which I rolled for the buffalo, and I got the 6, which I needed a 6, and I honestly rolled the 6. And one person in my group was like, oh, you're so lucky you rolled the 6. And I'm like, it was a true roll. But I felt like she was saying that I did it until I got the 6. And I'm not that type of person. I love playing board games too much. No, there is no re-rolling. I'm competitive too. But I don't cheat to win. So, damn, you almost hit that car. Oh, people, I just need to get home, really, so I can stitch. But anyways, but it's just like a lot of the things that the first task has you to do, it's like, oh my God, we are going to be stitching so much, but it seems like it's going to be so fun too, I think there was something about stitching for bandages too, or something like that. I don't know. But that's how the trail is too. Is like, where is it? This one? Or the next one? Nope, it's the next one. Every so many days we have to stop and hunt, and I hate how they do these street signs. If you're coming from the south, you can see them perfectly, but from the north, they have the buildings blocking the street signs. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Anyways, off my soapbox. Yeah, so we have to stop, we have to hunt, and then I have to cook the food. And then the food usually only lasts like 3 days. So I'm constantly cooking to feed our family. Well, stitching to cook to feed our family, whatever. But it's fun. But what I like about the trail one is that it doesn't tell you what project you have to stitch on. You don't have to find one that has a heart on it. I like when you don't have to have a set project. So that's why with Magical Stitches, I'm basically just working on cabins and other stuff. I'm not doing the weekly homework unless it actually fits. Like this week's was, you're repairing the camp and you could stitch on whatever whip you wanted to stitch on. So yeah, I did the homework for that one because, you know, I was stitching the homework. I was already stitching, so why not put it for the homework? But I can still, every time I stitch, use my stitching for cabins. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so what it looks like is that, I forgot what this one's called. Dead stories? Now, mind you, I only looked at it once, so hold on, I need a drink. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun because you can work on whatever whip you want. The only thing is, I'm really liking Crystal Academy, but I wish you could pick 2 different projects for your extra credit. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working on Gen 1, but I'm neglecting so many books, so little time, that it's a little frustrating. And then, of course, I stopped doing everything else, the cabins, which today I really should work on the summer portion of the tree, because I did say I wanted to finish the summer in the summer, which I think I have the tree almost halfway done, maybe even more than halfway done, so it shouldn't take me long to finish the tree. But I definitely want to finish the tree while summer's still going on. And I mean, I don't remember when fall's supposed to start, but I'm thinking we only have like a month left. And then, of course, in the fall, I'm going to do the fall. But yeah, I stopped the cabins because of Crystal Academy. It's all Crystal Academy's fault. Because, okay, each week you have a whip that's dedicated to the spells. But then after you've mastered the spells, then you can do extra credit. And we're in 3rd place. So I constantly want to keep doing extra credit so we can bump up in the ranks or not lose our 3rd place status, you know? So, which, I mean, I do love Gen 1. Oh my God, it is one of my favorites. And from now on, when I pick whips, I figured out what kind of stitcher I am. I don't mind full coverage, but if it's full coverage, it needs to be, how do I say this? I like to stitch and see progress. At the end of the night. Meaning, with Gen 1, every time I stitch on it, I can see when the Pokemon's coming to life. So many books, so little time. Fuckers. I see a brick, you know? It's like, oh, I think I just got the outline of the brick done, you know? Or I'm stitching on the moon, but the moon's so big, so it's like, so still stitching the moon, still stitching the moon, you know? I'm not seeing things pop. I mean, I get excited when I see a freaking star. Oh, I did a star. There's a star. I just did a star. The star is actually 4 cross stitch. Just 4. Or sometimes just 2. But it's so confetti heavy that you don't, at the end of the night, it doesn't feel like you did any progress. Unless you do 1,000 stitches and then, oh my God, it looks so great. The sky is done in this part. All I have left is the moon got done, and now I'm just working on the metal brackets that's holding the glass, but it's clear glass, so you just see the sky and the moon and stuff like that. But I like when there's little things that appear, like the Harry's heart. Every time I pick that up, I usually finish one thing in it, like, you know, there's tons of stuff in that. It's like Dobby or whatever. Glasses. Right now I'm working on Harry, which I think I get to pick that one up in 3 weeks. But, you know what I mean? So, it's just frustrating me. I wish Crystal Academy, you could work on any project for extra credit. I understand sticking on one whip for the spells, but the extra credit, I think you should be able to pick whatever you want to work on that week. And even if it was each week you could pick a different project, that would be cool. But every time you work on extra credit, it's just that project, is a little annoying. But anyways, what I was saying is, the next time I start buying patterns, I'm going to make sure it's things that will, how do I say this? That there's objects in the pattern that I don't have to stitch a whole bunch of grass and then finally come up, or a whole bunch of sky and then come up onto it. I like a whole bunch of little pictures in one picture. And I ain't doing no bookcase either, because that just seems like the fairy tale bookcase. There's so many bookcases that Heaven and Earth have. It's like, no, I don't need to do a bookcase. Oh, I need gas. Oh well. So yeah. But now I'm gonna go home, and I brought all my paperwork home. I'm gonna go home, do the paperwork, and hopefully I'll be done for the day. There's only an hour left, and when I left the shop just now, I had nothing left. So I'm gonna go home and do paperwork. And then hopefully while I'm doing paperwork, John will arrive at the shop and tell me if there's anything else. And if there is, I'll just go in. So, yeah, I'm super excited about this new Facebook group I joined. I just love stitching, but like I said, I just wish I could stitch on more things. Which I could just not worry about extra credit for Crystal Academy, because I think I'm in second place in the whole team of being the highest points for extra credit. I mean, I know I'll never be number one, which I'm not looking to be number one. I'm just saying, I already know I'm doing my part for the extra credits. I'm stepping up, because there's some people who only have 100 points, and I have, well, well, I think tonight it'll be 800 points. So, you know, I've already done 8 extra credits. Some people have only done 1 extra credit. And then there's other people, the other person, I think she's done 26 extra credits, which, holy crap. But she's doing a sampler that's all just one color. Like a sampler. And see, I said that I wasn't going to do pandemic, but now I'm like, ooh, maybe I do want to do pandemic. I'm going to have to really look at the pattern, though, because I want to do a sampler where all of a sudden a bird is there, or, you know, a basket of flowers. It's all the same color, but you know what I mean? But yeah, she's doing a sampler, so it's all straight one color. She's not changing colors. And yeah. When you don't have to change colors, man, you can stitch a lot. Well, I can. I think Sunday I did 750 stitches in a matter of like, I think it was 4 hours. I was like, oh, which I thought my average was about 45 minutes for 100 stitches. I really need to time myself and figure that out. Just, you know, just to know. I like little stats like that about myself. So, I'm sorry if this bores anyone, but this is my life now. I'm a cross stitcher. And I like talking about it. I still diamond paint, but I like cross stitching more. And I think the reason I like cross stitching more than diamond painting, which of course diamond painting, the picture comes together way faster. But I haven't found a good wax. And there's nothing frustrating than to misdrill, because your waxes, you got to change your wax. And I am a heavy hand, and I know why I'm a heavy hand, because I want to make sure that the diamond's on the thing so it doesn't fall off. I've tried not being a heavy hand, and I can't be. So I'm a heavy hand, and I'm proud of it, but I constantly have to change my wax because I'm a heavy hand, and I haven't found that one wax that I can put in my pen that will go forever. Now, I did buy the micro dots, but I haven't tried them yet, because I hear that's supposed to be better for heavy-handed people, but I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I have them. I don't remember where I put them now, because that was like a couple of months ago. Well, maybe more than that. Okay, UPS, you cannot just park in the middle of the streets. With all this traffic coming down too, especially this street. This street is so busy. But nope, he is. Amazon, are you coming to my house? I don't think I have anything coming from Amazon. It came yesterday. I ordered more bandages. So apparently he has the for sale sign. He just hasn't put the for sale sign in the car yet. We're getting close. Oh no, my neighbor did. Yeah, so tomorrow's the last day of the vlog, and I will check in tomorrow, and then I'll put this up tomorrow night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, see you tomorrow. It's Friday. Yay! Last clip of the week. I have about 40 minutes, and then I'm cleared from work. I'm on my last delivery. Have to go back to the shop. You guys are not like looking where you're supposed to be looking today. I feel like you're just looking over there. Oh, please tell me I'm gonna be able to get over and deliver this. Huh.
In 900 feet to turn
Crap. Am I gonna have to go all the way to Jefferson? Please don't make me go all the way to Jefferson. Guess what? I gotta go all the way to Jefferson. I hate construction. I am so sick. I can't turn left, Mona. There's no road to turn left.
In 1/2 mile, turn left.
That's what I was gonna do, Mona. Thank you. Not even the GPS distracts me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got one delivery left. Got to go back to the shop, do my trips, and praying that there is nothing there. Because basically, after I deliver this and get back to the shop, it might be 2 o'clock, or it might be like I have 5 minutes and then it's 2 o'clock. So I am really hoping there are no more. Today was not as bad as yesterday, but I'm done with work and my brain's already like, get home and start stitching because it's the weekend, bitches. Oh, I can't wait. I did stitch last night. I stitched every night this week. I am so proud of myself. I didn't do a lot. I only did 332 stitches because that's how much I needed to finish a cabin. And like, I was cleaning up all the last minute challenges that were going on, because there's like the buffalo one. You just do as many stitches as you can. It's a team event, so I don't know where we're at, and I don't want us to go over big time. Okay, let's do our job. We don't want to pass the, okay, dude. We don't want to pass the house. So 7:47. So there was 2 classes that, oh no, is it in here? Oh, I bet you it is. I don't like delivering in here. Let's see, 7. Is it on this side? I never went on this side before. I always did that side. Well, it's not this side. Nope, it is the other side. Oh my God, my brain. Sorry. What was I trying to say? 7:47. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go deliver this one, and then I'll come back and hopefully I'll have my crap together. Okay, yeah. So, okay, gotta remember I have to go to Jefferson because none of these side streets are gonna let me out. So basically, last night was just, I wanted to stitch because I needed 332 stitches to finish off a cabin. So now I have cabin 11 done. Yay! So, oh my God, scratchy throat. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Because I put in so many stitches this week, I'm like, I'm just going to do the 332 stitches tonight. I was working on, what was I working on? The seasonal tree. I was working on the summer. And we're going to start going. Yay! No, we already went there. No, we're done. You can just be quiet now. So this is gonna be the clip that I say 1,000 times. So I cleaned up all the ends. So today when I sit down, the first thing I have to do is I have to do 300 stitches to make a stew to feed the family. They're saying that we need to do, I forgot how many, I think it's 10,000 stitches to walk to the police station. But I don't think we can walk to the police station. Oh, that's the new one I started. Our group name is The Walking Thread. I like the first name that we picked. It was DMC, The Walking Thread. But people wanted to drop the DMC. But I thought it was cute. Someone's husband came up with that. And they were like, why don't we just call ourselves The Walking Thread? So, and I think the new group's name is, or the new Facebook group is The Stitching Dead? I think that's what it is. I think. I don't remember now. But, Yeah, see, I try to remember and then my brain goes, nope, no information in there. So I don't know if we can start on that. I think we have to wait till August 1st. I'm not positive. And then, so I have to make stew. And then whatever stitching I do tonight, we'll just go for cabins. We're working on cabin 12. So that takes 2,000 stitches, which I will not do 2,000 stitches tonight. On a Friday night, I usually get probably anywhere from, whoa, dude, you were going a little fast. Now I have the hiccups. What else can happen? Anywhere from 100 stitches to 1,000 stitches. I usually on a Friday night do about 700. Because we'll eat dinner, and then I'll start stitching. We'll eat dinner, and then I'll stitch until about 11:30 midnight when Miss Coffee gets off live. So I usually stitch through her lives. Oh, shoot. But I think I'm going to go home and take a nap first. Last night was not a good night. My wound was really hurting. And somehow the bandage came off last night. So it was getting aggravated even more. But I was like half awake and thinking, I didn't know if I was dreaming that hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Johnny called. Wanted to know if he had any left to have my back to the shop, and I'm like, I'm literally going right now. I just finished my last one. So, yay. Yeah, so don't know if I can do anything in the new group, or we have to wait till Sunday. Crystal Academy, hopefully the field trip starts today and it's work on anything, because then I can do some progress. I decided this weekend, unless I really feel like it, I am not working on Gen 1. I want to complete a page on So Many Books, So Little Time. I want to finish the summer tree section of the seasonal tree, and I would really like to get my temperature tree and temperature sampler, I don't know what you would freaking call that thing, up to date. And I can tell you one thing, next year I am not doing a temperature thing. I do not like every single day worrying, am I up to date on the temperature thing? So, okay, I'll be right back up. We are back on the road. Last clip. Yeah, so what would I say? Yawn. Oh, I got one more. I'm very disappointed. John doesn't have any more. He's happy. He's like, okay, then I'll just see you when we get home. I'm like, I hate when I'm the first one out the door and the last one in the door. Because I had early ones. It'd be nice if he was nice and gave me Monday off for my birthday. That'd be really nice. I ain't holding my breath. I've never had my birthday off. And I know he wouldn't do it this year because he would have been like, I had to work my birthday and it was actually on Easter. That's the only time he has to work his birthday, was when it's on Easter. So. Oh, he does want me to go down here. Okay.
I'm a little confused on where it wants me to go.
Okay, please turn fast, because I don't want to be stuck at this light. This is a delayed light, so I know those people aren't up my butt yet. Pick a lane! Pick one!
In 1 mile, turn
idiot. Got a big ass trailer and he's riding both lanes. Whatever. Yeah. I thought we were gonna stop yelling at drivers, weren't we? Yeah. Okay, so I need to make stew. We're gonna work on cabbage. Oh, I know what I was saying is that I'm not gonna work on. I want to do the temperature trees and stuff like that, and then I'm not gonna do one next year because I really don't like having to work on something. Just like the cabins, I stopped the cabins too because it was cottages because it's just too much stress, and I would like to finish April. Are we on April? I think we're on April's cottage. That's sad that we're only on April's cottage. It's almost August. May, June, July, August. May, June, July, August. We're 4 behind. Well, we're not catching up. I can tell you that much. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I got too many other things I want to work on. And to just be stressing on one, I mean, it's bad enough where each week I have to focus on one to do 750 stitches. I think I've decided that I really don't care about extra credits because nothing else is getting worked on. So I might just give up on the extra credit. I will master the spells. I will do all the special side games, but I think my goal is just to have 10 extra credits, and I'm on 8 now, and we're halfway through, so that's good. I think that's good. Especially because I'm the second highest person on extra credits, so let someone say something to me. Becca designed our name, our picture. We made our name. We picked a name. God, my words are not coming out. But Becca designed the picture for us, and the girls were so happy and they liked it. So I was very nervous, because you get 5 females together. Well, you get 5 people. I shouldn't even say females. And I think everyone has their own ideals of what the picture should look like. Oh, that was a little weird. My car did a little jerky thing. But I was just worried, And when I put it up there, they were like, "Oh my God, she did an amazing job." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so happy you guys liked it." And I gave them 2 different she gave them 2 different options. So
In 1 mile, turn right.
we will see. I'm pretty sure they're going to go with the one that I like. Because the one, you can't read the words very well. And the other one, the words just like pop at you. The walking thread. So, I think it's going to be fun though. Oh, and I don't like being the leader or any part of the game except for, like with the Oregon Trail one, I like that I'm the farmer. I cook and, farm. When we're at the stores, I buy all the carrots and potatoes and stitch for the chickens and the, all the stuff that you cook with. And then whenever we're hungry, we have to stop and I have to cook for them. I like doing that. I don't want to be the one who is the leader of the group, that's for sure. Because then you have to go into the special group, messenger group chat, and when there's special events or stuff that's going on, you gotta pay attention to that. And I don't have time to constantly be, doing that and stitching and everything else. But I did get, I told them, okay, because no one wanted to be the leader. Then one lady was like, okay, I'll be the leader as long as you guys don't yell at me. I'm like, I won't yell at you, I promise. I said, okay, if you're stepping up to be the leader, then I'll step up to be the inventory person. I said, but you guys gotta have my back. Keep me on my toes. If I miss something, just tell me, and don't yell at me if I got a wrong total or something. I said, I work a full-time job. I might miss things. Or I might miscount too, you know? Because you never know, a post might be there and I don't see it. So they were all like, oh, heck no, we'll help you. I'm like, okay, because I can't be on my phone and at the computer 24 hours a day keeping inventory up. I mean, once a night I can go through and, you know, record how many bullets we used and take it from our inventory and stuff like that. But I can't do it like every 4 hours or something. But once a night I can go through and do that. So as long as they help me and keep an eye on it, you know, every so often just double check me. Did I miss something? So they seem like a fun group, and I like that they're all from the United States, because the Oregon Trail one, we are all in different zip codes. I don't think anyone else is in the United. Oh no, there's one other person who's in the United States. We have one from Australia, and then I think we have another person who's close to Australia, but I don't know what's close to Australia, because she's only like an hour difference from Australia or something. I don't remember. Or maybe she is in Australia. I don't know. 5:38. So then we have one
Destination, right.
in Denmark, I want to say. Okay, hold on. I should be at the house right here. I think I've delivered to this house before. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they took down the... My son graduated from high school this year. Okay, so... Yes, I know there's a car behind me. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. How I hate that. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I should just end it here, because I think I've said everything that I was gonna say. I think I did. I just cannot wait to get home and take this darn bandage off. Oh, it's killing me. At least today was not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday, it was at the end of the day, I was like, I'm on my way. I was talking to Miss Coffee. I guess I didn't say that. Like, I'm on my way home. I'm jinxed today. This is ridiculous. It seemed like every delivery was a problem delivery. It was so bad. And she's like, you're having a bad day. Or Ryan hurt himself. There was a lot of things that went on with Miss Coffee. And I'm like, we just need to, like, sit down and don't move. Because anything we touch, look at, do, you know, it's gonna break. Something's gonna happen. We're jinxed. And then John walks in the door, and I forgot what he said. He was saying like he was having this great day or something. Like, well, get away from me, because me and Miss Coffee are having awful days. He's like, oh, I'm staying away from you. I just think it's funny. And he bought the for sale sign. Why isn't he putting the for sale sign in the damn window? He's driving me up a wall. I want this car gone. I just have a feeling he's already had 4 people look at it. And that's not even putting the sign on it. That's just putting it where people can see it in my driveway. People see the car, and then they come to the door and ask, are we willing to sell it? It's like, it's not a for sale sign. So, and the one guy, he asked, were we selling it? And John said, yeah, I want $2,500 for it. And he's like, $2,500? That's a steal. And it's like, okay, well then take it. Everyone's saying he's doing it way too low. But me and John are like, we just want it out of here. So, I don't know what people are waiting for, but... And you would think, I think it's either, is it this weekend or next weekend? It's always like the first weekend of August. It always seems like it's around my birthday. Is the Woodward Cruise. So you would think someone would buy it just to be able to go to the Woodward Cruise with it. Which one year John was going to do it. I'm like, I ain't paying for the gas. Because that's a gas guzzler. And gas was really expensive that year. And I'm like, you're probably going to spend like $50 in gas. Just to go up and down the strip maybe 2 times. And it's always, that day seems like it's always hotter than hell. He doesn't have air conditioning in there. So, I don't even think air conditioning was a thing when that car was built. I don't know, when did air conditioning happen in a car? I don't know. I can tell you it's a 67 Pontiac something. We just call it the 67. Or I call it the piece of shit in the driveway. I swear, when he told me, we were at dinner one day, and he was like, oh, by the way, I'm really thinking about getting rid of the 67. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that would be amazing. I could have my backyard patio back. I mean, for how many years it sat under the viaduct, which would really piss me off because it'd be really nice, well now I do, to park under the viaduct when it snows, that my car doesn't get covered in snow. So then we had him put it in the backyard on the patio. Well, then I couldn't use my patio, so now it's halfway under the viaduct and halfway in the parking spot that I park in the driveway. So now it's time for him to put the for sale sign and put it in the streets. Well, I guess he won't put, I bet you he won't put it in the street. But he needs to put the damn for sale sign so it'll go. I'm sick of it. Well, I got so mad at him yesterday. Okay, so we don't have a back door, like a normal back door. If we had a normal back door, we would put a doggy door on it. And then, because at the old house, we had a doggy door. The dogs could go in and out whenever they wanted to. We have a glass door, sliding glass door. So you can't put a doggy door. And there's no place that we can put a doggy door. So John loves to just open the back door and just have the back door open. So Toby can go in and out whenever he wants. We have the air on. So the cold air is going out the door. Flies and bugs are just flying in. And every single day, it's a fight. Can you please keep the door shut? When Toby wants to go outside, you let him outside. You shut the door. You wait 5 minutes and you let him back in. He's a dog. He can perfectly stand outside for 5 minutes. There's grass. There's shade. It's not like he's on hot cement in the sun, you know? So, every single day it's a fight. Finally, last night, Becca hasn't even asked him, please stop. And John thinks it's funny when the bugs come in. Bugs don't bite him. Mosquitoes don't eat him, you know? So, he thinks it's funny. And it's like, I don't like having bugs in my house. I really don't like having bugs in my house. And so, last night, I, like, threw a fit. So we don't live in an effing barn. If I lived in an effing barn, then it's okay to have flies. But I live in an effing house, and I shouldn't have effing flies in my effing house. And Nicole's like, I'm sorry, I let him out. I'm the one who left the door open. And she never does. And John came up here, and she's like, it wasn't even me, it was Becca. And I'm like, that's fine. You all want to be so freaking lazy. You know what I'll do? I'll barricade the back door. Then you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to put him on a leash and walk him around the house. How would you like that? Or better yet, I can just get rid of the freaking dog. No one was happy with me last night. And so, this was funny too. So, like, 10 minutes later, Toby comes up on me. He never comes up on me. And he comes up, and I'm like, oh, aren't you a pretty little boy? And the damn dog has tears in his eyes. I said, don't even act like you understood what I was saying. And he was just looking at me like, don't get rid of me. And Becca goes, don't worry, Toby. Grammy's not getting rid of you. I said, you know what, Toby? How about if we get rid of the other people and it just be me and you here? It's so frustrating. Why can't you just shut the door? I don't ask a lot. I really don't. And I tiptoe around both of them so much. Why can't they just do one thing and shut the damn door? And I was yelling, I know the flies don't bite you, but they bite me, and I'm sick of it. There's nothing worse than trying to cross stitch and a fly keep landing on you and biting you. And it's like, I'm in my own damn house. This is not right. So, that was my fun night last night. We were supposed to go out to dinner with Brian and Sandy tonight, but John's not feeling good, so that's not happening, which is good because I just want to stitch. I really just want to stitch. Let's see what else is going on in the groups. Oh, and I want to, by Saturday night, tomorrow night, I want to get all of my records up to date, like my headmistress challenge, my reading challenge. The yearly ones is what I'm talking about. I have all the monthlies up to date. It's just the yearlies, transferring the monthly to the yearly because you can double dip those. So I've been doing it here and there, but I really want to just get it done and then try to stay current so I don't have a backlog of doing it. Yay, we're at 9 Mile. I'm sorry, this vlog is going to be really long. I guess I should just get off now because I really have nothing else to say. I'm just jibber-jabbing now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the madness. Bye, guys.